first thing is understanding that most people are whole and they're perfect as they are. And what happened is that because they've been embedded in a sexual negative environment, they have picked up some beliefs that is not who they are. Those are learned beliefs. So understanding that their essence, for any listener, your essence is perfect as it is. And because of certain experiences that you're being exposed, you start to believe that you're not sexy if you don't act in a certain way, if you don't look in a certain way, that you're less than good if you are not meeting certain standards. So you've been starting to believe that you might be sexually broken or that something is wrong with you, but there is nothing wrong with you. And the work I do is actually peeling off the layers of limiting belief that people have taken on, but it's not who they are. So the first step is understanding there's nothing wrong with you. And you have just, make yours some messages that you heard from whatever, parents, society, and so you are perfect as you are, and your work in a way is to remember that. Even on myself, I used to have a lot of self-judgment about self-pleasuring, and I see that in all my clients. And what happened is that kid, when they're 3 or 4, they start to explore their bodies. They start to touch themselves. And it's natural and it's normal. And what happened is because our society is so sex negative, they often met with a sense of disgust almost from either parents, or if they do it, at the grandparents or some peers or some at the school. And so they're being told off. And when their brain is like a sponge, they're discovering their bodies and they're feeling pleasure, and then someone is telling them that's disgusting. Even maybe not saying it, but they're feeling it within because they give a transmission of what they're perceiving, right? And then 20 years later, they say, oh, self-pleasuring is not for me. Or I have a sense of guilt when I touch myself. I don't even know why. I try to do it quick to get it done. It's just a quick release. Why? Because we learn that was wrong. So we do it quick as a release. Or we don't do it because we shouldn't be doing it. Or we just assimilate that it's not our thing. But I'm telling you that most likely you assimilate a message from the outer world that told you it's not okay to touch yourself. And that's like a simple example. And many people don't remember to being told off because they were quite young. But as they work with their sexuality, sometimes they remember. And even if they don't remember the specific memory, they feel a release and a relief and a sense of freedom when they start to self-pleasure with openness and ease, instead of feeling guilt as a quick release or a waste of time.